When was the last time you were completely surrounded by nature with no agenda, no phone, no to-do list? What does it feel like in your body when you think about being outdoors alone or with other women who look like you? Have you ever felt like certain spaces, hiking trails, rowing clubs, outdoor sports were simply not built for you? Where did that belief come from? Let's talk about it. Greetings and welcome to the Elevated Flo Playbook. The Elevated Flo Playbook is the solo series of the Elevated Flo podcast, where I have conversations with elite and everyday female athletes of color, mostly over 40, about how they elevate their game and their flow in sports, wellness, work, and life. We are building a community of women that value moving their body, building strength physically, mentally, spiritually, all while being a high-achieving woman that understands the importance of intentional breathing, self-leadership, self-care, and passing the torch to the next generation. If you see her, you too can be her. Are you that woman? Comment below because this is going to be an interactive episode. Let's get into it. So I just got back from an extremely powerful family camping weekend. And when I tell you that experience changed my life and perspective on some things I had never even thought about before. I was out in nature, enjoying the green and blue spaces around me and the brown faces with me. I want to share why Black women need to be on the water, in the woods, and out in nature, and what nature has to say back to us when we show up. Stay with me because I'm going to share 10 benefits of participating in outdoor activities. Rowing, hiking, camping, and outdoor wellness have historically excluded Black women and women of color. Wellness spaces weren't designed with us in mind. Spas, retreats, outdoor clubs, that's not an accident, and it's not ancient history. It still happens today. Nature has documented healing benefits: cortisol reduction, improved mood, lower blood pressure, and increased creativity. We as Black women and women of color need this more than almost any other population because of the compounded stress load that we carry, whether it's in our families, relationships, or the work environment. There is a disproportionate amount of stress that we carry on a daily basis. And the sad part about it is a lot of times we don't even realize it until it shows up in our bodies in the form of some kind of sickness or dis-ease. And I said that word intentionally like that because that's exactly what it is. We are not at ease in our bodies. It takes a concerted effort to bring ease and calm to our lives. With that being said, representation in outdoor spaces is not just a preference. It's a health equity issue. Blue spaces, water, the ocean, a lake, a river, or even a water fountain, and green spaces like parks, forests, trails, and tree-lined neighborhoods should not just be considered luxuries for only a certain population. Those things are medicine in its truest form, and Black women are being prescribed the wrong dose, if at all. I always talk about rowing because it's my primary sport of choice, and I'm around it every day as a coach and as an athlete. Rowing is one of the most effective non-impact cardiovascular and full body strength activities that I believe women over 40 should try. But it's also one of the widest sports in America. Now, that gap is not inevitable. It is a problem that we can fix. And trust me, I'm actively working to fix it. Now, when it comes to nature and the outdoors, Black people have always had a deep connection and relationship with the land and water. That relationship was disrupted by several factors: slave trade, Jim Crow, construction of housing projects and other concrete jungle neighborhoods, redlining, and the list goes on and on. and it continues until this day. We have to be intentional about breaking down outdoor barriers and reclaiming our rightful space in the outdoors. It's about healing our nervous system, healing our bodies and our families, and restoring our health, and reminding everyone that we belong. Not only do we belong, we have to introduce nature and the outdoors to our children at a young age and change the narrative that the outdoors is only for certain people and certain demographics. It's a part of our culture. That's one of the things that I really love seeing this past weekend. Families with their young children camping and participating in outdoor activities. The youngest child there was 18 months old, and his mother specifically said that she wanted him to feel comfortable in nature and see this as a normal occurrence in his life. So before I talk about the 10 benefits of participating in outdoor activities, I want to take you back to my experience when I arrived at the campsite this weekend, because I believe it will help you understand how it can benefit your life and your journey. I had to be there early because I was actually volunteering and setting the mood and the environment to welcome the families that were going to be joining us. My father joined me for the weekend experience, and as we were driving through the country roads to get there, it brought me back to the memories of when I was there just 7 months ago. We drove down all these winding country roads, enjoying all the greenery and the occasional property with cows, goats, and horses in the fields. The sky was blue and beautiful. The clouds were guiding us to our destination. And as we got further from the city, I could feel the weight of the city falling off of my shoulders, falling away from me. Now, when we drove up to the actual campgrounds, I felt joy. I felt comfort. I felt peace all throughout my body. And I was excited about what was going to happen that weekend. It brought me back to the beautiful memories of my experience there 7 months prior, when I was there for the first time as a camper. I thought about how the families would reflect back on their own experience after the weekend. It was their very first time ever camping for some of the people that attended. And although it may not have been others' first time camping, it was their first time ever camping with our group. So just like in any environment, when it's your first time or you're around new people, your nervous system can get upset and a little out of whack. So once everyone checked in, they picked their campsite and got their tent set up. Everybody gathered at base camp, and we sat in a circle together to start the weekend off. Of course, we talked about safety and the itinerary for the weekend. But the thing that I really enjoyed is I had the opportunity to speak to everyone about getting their nervous system settled by doing an exercise that I call the nature mirror method. It's an exercise to reset and calm down your nervous system. I told you this episode was going to be interactive, so if you feel comfortable, please participate in this exercise with me. I'm going to lead you through a shortened version of the exercise I did this weekend right now. So if you're able to, just pause for a second from whatever it is that you may be doing. And if you can, go outside or simply close your eyes and visualize a natural setting that you are familiar with, an outdoor setting, whether it's a park, the beach, a fountain by your job. Just visualize a natural setting. If you feel comfortable, just close your eyes for a minute. No one can see you. I can't see you, but I'm here with you, supporting you. So I want you to take a deep breath in, and I'll do it with you. Deep breath in and exhale. One more time. Deep breath in and exhale. Now breathe normally and just listen to the sound of my voice. You can open your eyes now if you close them. But what I want you to do is what I had everyone do this past weekend, and that is to look around and find something in nature that catches your eye, something that you're naturally drawn to, and just look at it. Continue breathing. And now what I want you to do is look at the details of that object that caught your eye. Look at its shape, its color. Is it living or inanimate? Now focus your attention on the thoughts that are coming to you. What did this object bring to mind for you? Does the object remind you of anything? Does it bring back a memory? Is it associated with some aspect of your life? Now, don't filter your thoughts, just let them flow. Now, I want you to turn your attention inward. What emotions or feelings are coming up as you observe this object? Do you feel calm, excited, curious, peaceful, energized, reflective? Just simply notice whatever emotion is present. Now, I want you to identify a quality that that object possesses. Nature reflects qualities that we value. If it's a tree, maybe the quality is strength. If it's the sky or the clouds, maybe that quality represents freedom and openness, calm, or peace. Now ask yourself, where in my life does this quality exist? What in you matches what you see? Now receive it. Stay here with me for just a moment. What does this reflection tell you that you needed to hear today? What has nature just confirmed about who you already are? Exhale. Take one deep breath. Exhale. Now that is exhale. And that is the first step of my Elevate framework. And you just did it in the middle of your regular day. Now let's reflect back before we started this exercise. Do you feel more calm and present in this moment? That is what nature can provide for you and your body and your nervous system. I want you to think about this. Have you ever bought a car or thought about buying a car, and then all of a sudden you see that car everywhere? You didn't see it before, but now that you want it or now that you bought it, you see that car everywhere you go, even the same color. Now, I'm sure that most of you have had that experience before. A lot of people have. And what that is part of our brain. It's called the reticular activating system. And what it helps us do is filter out things that aren't important and focus on those things that are important and that matter to us. So it's not that now all of a sudden everybody has that car. It's that your reticular activating system within your brain has now identified that that is something of importance to you. So now you're made more aware of it. It's the awareness. And so the same thing happens in nature with the exercise that we just did. In nature, you are drawn to the qualities of whatever object your eye caught that's important to you. If it was a tree, maybe you thought about the tree being rooted or the strength of the tree. And that's because strength is important to you. The thing that is so important about this exercise is why it's so important that Black women and women of color experience nature. Because those things that are important to you that you find in nature are the things that are also already inside of you. That's why your brain is drawn to it. That's something that already resides within you. That quality that you've already possessed. That's why you were aware of it. So that is one of the reasons why being out in nature is so important. It helps you get in touch with the natural qualities that you possess that you may not be aware of because of the noise of the world, the noise of being busy, the noise of to-do lists, the noise of being a wife, the noise of being a mother, the noise of being a high-achieving woman that doesn't take 20 minutes a day to pause, reset your nervous system in a green or blue space that is probably less than 15 minutes away from you. And that's exactly what I experienced on that camping trip this weekend. Nature did not give me anything new. It showed me what was already there. That is the mirror method, the nature mirror method. And it works every single time if you're willing to look at it and to experience it. I hope that exercise alone encourages you to spend more time in nature, even if you just start with once a week. Just start. Now, before I go, I told you I would tell you 10 benefits of participating in outdoor activities, and here they are. Number 1, outdoor activity reduces heart disease. Outdoor activity and movement boost immune function. Number 3, outdoor activities and nature lower stress and cortisol levels. And just like that exercise that we just did, using breath work to bring your nervous system back to balance. Number 4, green and blue spaces improve mood and reduce anxiety. Number 5, outdoor activities foster social bonds, connection, and community. Number 6, nature boosts creativity and problem solving. Number 7, outdoor time improves focus, productivity, and longevity, which I talk about all the time. Number 8, time outdoors helps prevent burnout and enhances work-life balance, or what I like to call harmony. Number 9, outdoor activities set a family wellness example and reclamation of what was historically ours. Number 10, outdoor activity and nature fosters reflection and personal growth. Now I'm going to throw a bonus one in there. Outdoor activity promotes exploration and fun. Exploration and fun. It definitely is fun being out in nature. Now, if you can use more of any of those things, click the link in the show notes to join the Elevated Woman Inner Circle and our Afterflow community on Patreon. We are building a community of women that want to connect, move more, build strength physically, mentally, and spiritually, and age gracefully doing it. It's for high-achieving women of color who are ready to stop surviving and start thriving in their bodies, in their mindset, and in their lives. Well, I told you that would be interactive, and I shared not just 10 benefits of participating in outdoor activities, but I gave you a bonus one. Well, that's it for this episode of the Elevated Flo Playbook. Until next time, this is Coach Flo signing off. Remember to find your zone and elevate your flow. Peace. 1, 2.